It's time, boys. We don't have any fancy intro because we don't have any fancy intro. But we're redeeming ourselves. Yesterday, the Chaos Sanctuary was kind of a joke. And hey, listen, I apologize. We're back on track. We're ready for Act 5, level 24. Ready to absolutely blast. And we picked up a swaggerific broadsword from the cows that we did. But we're still going to farm cows. We're still going to farm cows and find our own. So we continue with the frigid. And I'm going to find the soldiers for the free Ancient's Pledge. Throw that in that 3-socketed targe that we picked up earlier, or whatever it ended up being. I don't know if it's actually a targe. You're a targe. Vigor to run fast, and then hammers to hammer. Concentration to hammer. Sorry, you can't go over those ones. Rescue 10 more soldiers, so we just gotta find the other 2 camps somewhere. Us. They all have the white thing, luckily enough, so got that going for us. I just kind of look for wherever that pops up on the map. Usually there's one away and then the other 2 are pretty close to each other. Oh, there's another one. Excuse me. Yeah, see, one away, and then these 2 are pretty close to each other. Come on.
Follow me.
Alright, and there they go. We go to Quackek, and he will give us Ancient's Pledge Ruins. Look at that. Exactly what we needed to throw in here. Isn't it Ral or Tal? We double check. I always double check. Yep, Ral or Tal. Alright, we got it. Ral Fort Tal. Boom. Now our resistances, you guys. Ooh. I mean, just look at the difference. And we haven't even rescued Anya yet. Or we'll get 10 more. Come on, what are we saying? Come on, what are we saying, folks? My lady. Hello, princess.
Salutations.
Mm-hmm. And now we blast all the way to Ancients. We just run. Run in, and... Actually, that's not true. We'll do Anya. You gotta get that resistance. Those juicy resistances. Uh-oh. Sir. Get some of that. Let me get some of that gold, actually. Actually, let me get some of that gold. We're just zooming, folks. This one's always gonna be up this way. As far as like where you need to go, it's always when you enter. Sharp right 90-degree turn and start running straight. Gotta hit the door. We're standing at the like 7-ish o'clock. How's it going, T-Bone? How you doing, homie? T-Bone, could you hear the audio, dude? Is the audio audioing? Okay, let's get it. All right, dead end number 1. I'll take free mana. Remember, you can charge. Just unfortunate the charge doesn't do the footsteps. Look, see, no footsteps. Come on, wizard. Not fighting any of these dudes. It's not worth it. Unless we have to and we get trapped. But usually you can juke them. Give them a little heem and a little haw. What about do you have a degree in just asking AI to think for you? Because most of that was just AI. There we go. Mr. Zables, good morning. Yo, I was thinking of you when I was reheating my coffee from yesterday in the microwave for today's stream. I was like, Jables is he's gonna love to hear about this. How's it going, Mr. Jables? Everything sound good on your end? What up, Muzzle? There is the PhD, man. You spoke them into existence, Mr. T-Boner. I just reheated my coffee in the microwave. We were talking about how that was damn near blasphemy to you. Guys, we gotta shop our teleport staff though. Which kind of sucks, because I hate doing that. But stuff like that, where I can just teleport right over that. That's much more better. Alright, here. Microwave for liquids? Yeah, we were talking about tea before, but coffee works as well. Exactly. You don't want it to age. Don't you get the notes of dust and lingering coffee pot residue? That's what we want in our coffee.
Good afternoon.
Get these out of here. Get them out of here. All right. Guys, isn't this so much nicer than what we were doing in Chaos? Hey, it's a YouTube problem. Just go to Twitch. Get off YouTube, go to Twitch. Exactly. Gives it heart. It gives it character. Exactly. I like my coffee to have a little soul, you know what I'm saying? A little bite, if you will. Who knows? Who knows?
Salutations.
Until everyone's yelling and bitching about it. I ain't caring, honestly. Talk to Anya. No, I got what I needed. Screw you, Anya. Papa Bear. I am the Papa Bear, and Mama has Mama Bear. Then there was I think there was big. I think it was little bear or baby bear. I don't know. But now we have new bear. We have a new little cub joining. The wife likes like the super cliche shit, like the live, laugh, love, the mama bear, the fucking Midwest. Like she just anything that's like super cliche, white woman shit. She just eats it up, dude. And so last Christmas, I just went all in on like just the mama bear stuff. I got like they were like mama bear slippers, shorts, blankets, this stuff. Because she's hard to shop for, even today. Like, live, laugh, League of Legends, exactly. There's that video that always cracks me up where it's that guy, he's like going around his house and he's like, look, we got live, laugh, love, we got love, laugh, live, we got live, laugh, love, we got love, live, laugh, and he's just like freaking out more and more and more at like each one because they just get crazier and crazier and just they're everywhere. Like it's everywhere. And I think it's playing like some anime, like epic anime music swelling in the background of it. It's just perfect. There's one without the music. It's not as good as the one with the music. The one with the music is at peak, but we don't have that stuff like all over. Like I'm like, no, you know, like you know, you can have some of that stuff, but I don't like the overly cliche stuff. This year, actually, instead of like resolutions and whatnot, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, we just focused on like 3 main just points of peace, like just calming and slowing down and all that, whatever. Dude, I just saw a short yesterday of like, I'm dreaming of a 90s Halloween, and it had like all the just paper decorations and little like cheap clay statues on the stuff, and like all the cupboards had the, you know, the cat, like the cartoon kind of cats and witches and pumpkins on just like the wooden cabinet doors. I'm like, wait, they're appealing to the nostalgia again, because it does feel like that. You go somewhere, I don't know, literally anywhere, Walmart, Goodwill, any sort of like decorative store. What's the one that's like only Halloween theme and only pops up around that time? But either way, like you go there and Spirit Halloween, I think, but you go to those stores and they're just like soulless decorations. It's all just, yeah, Spirit, it's all just soulless decorations of just like this super cheap garbage throwaway stuff. And that's why I like going to Goodwill for it. You find the old stuff that the, you know, grandmas and grandpas have donated, or their kids have donated once they pass or just don't want or whatever. You find like the actual quality, like OG stuff, and it's way better quality and it's way cheaper, funny enough. Sometimes, you know, they're beat to crap or don't work, or, you know, like, I don't really get too many animatronic ones that take batteries or stuff like that, but just finding some quality, like vintage decorations, I always think is kind of peak. Oh, we at the summit, boys.
Summit, the barbarian holy ground.
We're just right here. All right, let's wrap it up. You already know the strat. You guys already know the strat. Yeah, well, like, people were just wanting vintage, and then on top of it, people like just buying anything physical. My buddy was doing like Goodwill flipping for a while, and it's pretty freaking lucrative if you have the time and know what you're doing. And like he got into the swing of it, so he like just knew exactly what he'd be looking for. Pretty much any like unboxed, or pretty much any boxed like electronic, even just some garbage handheld like Walkman or recorder or anything is worth just a lot of money to just like random collectors in California. And like, it's, yeah, records, like vinyl records are a decent amount. I only do like ones I'm actually I mean, my dad was a teenager, like in his 17s, 18s, and my mom was like a year younger when like the Beatles were coming out. Like all these guys were in their prime releasing their vinyls. So he passed in 2014, but he has like so many vinyls that we have at home at my mom, at mom's house. All right, ancients, get this work. Work, 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 work. It's just a matter of being active, staying around. Trying to stay at that 7 o'clock. Remember, they Fibonacci sequence their way out, so they start close and then they get big. Giggity, that's what she said. Just patience and time. They'll hit them. Yep, there goes one, there goes two. Easiest one left. Light work, boys. Look, we didn't even need half of these. I had a table. I could use a decent, like, speaker setup. Like, actual, like, receiver and big, like, big speaker setup. That's what I think I could use, but I don't know, my little portable Bluetooth stuff's good enough. Just more blessed yammer. And we're gonna dump all vitality at this point. So 25, if you are following along and want that, blessed hammer, and more vitality. Switch to our vigor to run around quick. But now I have, as far as modern records go, like I have a few Kendrick Lamar ones. I think I have the Chrono Trigger soundtrack actually. There was a Final Fantasy X like collection that I kind of wanted to get because I like the cool vinyls, the ones that aren't clear or like are clear blue or different colors and stuff like that. Oh, I have that Mac Miller like collection that has 4 albums in it with like a bunch of just pictures and stuff like that from just kind of to celebrate his life and stuff like that. That one's really cool. I Born Sinners. I have pretty much like all of Kendrick's albums. I don't have Section 80, but I would like to somehow get that one someday. Actually, I don't think I have Section 80. I think I have like the something Machina. It's a game, Vex Machina or something Machina. The video game soundtrack for that too, because that one was pretty cool. But like back home, my dad literally has like hundreds of them. And I don't think my brother really has any interest in them, and my mom just kind of keeps them because it's just, just the keepsake, and she remembers them too, obviously. They met in high school and stuff, so she just remembers us, having the album, listening to them as teenagers and stuff like that, so. Ooh, we got it off right before we died, though. Alright, boys, we can talk about this. No, we can't, no, we can't, no, we can't, screw you. Rip 11k gold, but it is what it is. What? Alright guys, it's time. Let's go beat them. Let's go beat them. I want to invest in. We watch like a lot of audio and stuff like that, so I want to invest in a good, like the home sound system. I remember there was a span where I think it was like when my brother had first started working, he got like a pretty decent for the time like sound system for our home, like our family home, when he was 17, 18 or something like that, for like a Christmas like family thing. He got it for us, and I remember once we set it up, like it was pretty cool, like very close to studio kind of, or theater quality, where it was like different things that are there, different things are over there. Audio sounds great on buddy, it sounds great every day. You guys are gaslighting me. All right, you guys need to stop the gaslight. Stop the cap. We're Feddle's Evolution 4.2? What is that? Speakers? Oh, yeah, we have good Pioneer ones at home, like that wide and stand like that tall off the ground.
I am overburdened.
Make sure you have a portal up, guys. Remember, we're locking in today.
I need mana.
I embarrassed myself fully at the end of yesterday. Get out of here. "26, all vitality, blessed hammer."
Not enough mana.
Yeah, I know. After like 3, it's the same kind of like how I feel with TVs. Like the technology on TVs and screens and resolution and all that is just changing, and bit rate and refresh rate, well, I guess not bit rate, but maybe, I guess they are connecting to the TV and stuff like that online now. Yeah, okay, sorry. Embarrass myself a little bit, I guess. Sorry, hold on, let me lock in for the final phase here. You can push me out, that's fine. Push yourselves out too. Lister has poison? I'm not, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go like that far, but the ones that you just have like the long cords and you can just kind of like do the little like easy, little screws in the wall to hide the cords, or the tape, sticky tape, commando tape, whatever. Stuff like that, but not in this house, because we're probably going to be moving within a couple of years. Just need more room for the little one and family, so.
The world stone.
Yeah, but I'm a big, like, I'm a do it myself guy. Like, I'm gonna run the wires and learn how to do it and all that. We got the muzzle seal of approval for the Twitch audio. So that's what I was going for today. That was my big goal. Stop it. Stop it. Remember, just get to is about 7 o'clock. This is more of like a 8:15, but 7 o'clock, about right down here, up by his left leg. Stay by his right leg, his front right leg, guys. We need more healing potions. Remember, we're not embarrassing ourselves today. We're going slow, steady, calculated. 3-socketed.
Not enough mana.
Stop that. That'll shred your mana. His little pokes kind of hurt for this, I'm not gonna lie. But it's easy enough. Normal completed, you guys. Come on, 20% run walk. Hey, we got run walk. It's just 37, level 37. But yeah, I'm definitely like I'm a do it myself guy. I don't even call people for quotes unless it's like I get to the point where I'm like, okay, I absolutely cannot do this myself. I need some sort of help or assistance. And usually, I mean, we're talking about audio now, but usually that's electric based, like electricity based. All right, so we got normal done, but we're gonna go back into normal and we're gonna do some cows to find our crystal sword or our broadsword. All right, because then we're gonna use that with Larzuk. Maybe if we're lucky we find an Am rune as well in there, but chances are we'll find our Am and our Thul from whatever. We just have, right now, we just have a like Samsung soundbar with a subwoofer that I got when I was working at the store for cheap because it was like the model they were getting rid of and it was the open box. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So I got it for really cheap. It was like maybe $100 and it just worked. It works really great. You just turn up the volume, turn up the sub, and I just kind of want like this surround, like full surround sound stuff. Like it's pretty cool. I don't even know I'm killing these guys.
I can't carry anymore. Impossible.
What? Oh. That's right. All right, guys, how many runs before we find our swords?
The order welcomes
Either a broadsword or crystal sword. Crystal sword. I'm guessing that many. So we are on the lookout for a white crystal sword or a broadsword. Or anything that, you know, might help us. Like these greaves. Nope. Not those greaves. Cows get absolutely shredded by hammers. They don't like them. And it's decent EXP for us too. While we look. Broad axe. Where's our broadsword? Oh? Or scepter. Can look for these too to see if any of them have like +3 to hammers or something like that.
hello.
I mean, I think you guys already figured it out. I think it's something with the upload to YouTube and YouTube compressing it. So recording in OBS isn't going to really do anything because it's just going to have the native source.
Greetings.
Because the same exact output is going both to Twitch and to YouTube. So if there's any difference at all, it's absolutely nothing to do with that. Guess you just gotta. They probably do. Does YouTube do that bullshit now that they have their YouTube Premium, where they're like, I know Spotify, like Pandora does that, where it's like the Premium has better audio quality. Maybe they do that. Maybe they compress it for all like the pores. $27, busted hammer, all vitality. All right, where are we? What if I adjust YouTube and then Twitch fucks up? No, I'd rather Twitch be good and YouTube scuff. And they're both fine because I listen to them both. And you guys are just either extremely nitpicky, anal, autistic, or deaf. So I'm pretty picky with audio too, but it sounds fine. Like the quality, the space that I'm in, like has a lot of. I'm in an open room right next to a wall that doesn't have any dampening or deadening. So if you want to throw like, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks, I'm not gonna hang up like a blanket or something like that, some ghetto like that in my house. But if you want to throw what is it? How much would it be? Like 15, 20 bucks our way to get some sound deadening boards? I'll post those up for sure. We'll go right here, then we'll go out a little bit, we'll go out a little bit, and we'll do some up so it doesn't bounce off of every way.
Yes?
Damn it! I keep feeling that she drops good potions and she doesn't. Give me the goods. Eh. Brown shield, wait.
I need mana.
That's just gonna be better instantly. It's not, thank goodness. Would have sucked if we lost our runes and just found a way better shield right away. Alright, I need better mana potions for this though. I need a spot that I can recall. Alright, come here, Act 5. Gimme. I do have a broadsword, so if we don't find one somewhat quick, we can just move on from it. I know I'm a blasphemer. I cheated, guys. I went and did pubs cows yesterday from 90, or 90, jeez, 22 to 24. And I picked up an ethereal broadsword. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What I should have done is go got a teleport staff. Oh? Broadsword? I'm not playing anything tonight. No, maybe tomorrow. We have the lore stream tomorrow night. We're gonna get it back onto the Fridays. Ooh, soul for our lore. Now we just need a ort, spare ort, which I think we might actually have. Come on, 10% faster cast. Broadsword, one socket. So we can pretend maybe that one is, you know, we'll clear the rest of this out, but I'm not gonna sit here and farm just cows for a sword forever if I have one. We could just pretend that one was whatever. You guys, ooh, hold on, that's good resistances. Oh, but those are both cast. Oh well, we'll sell it. Give yourself about 2 cows length away from them. I'll just hammer them down. Sitting on like the bottom left of the herd. Oh. So you group them up in a big circle. Give yourself a little more room. Cast a little more. Get them really spinning. And lead them into that whirlwind of tornadoes. Alrighty. So, like I said, just for purposes, we're gonna pretend that that one sword was actually either no sockets or 4 sockets, just so we can keep this train a moving. 1, 2, and remember you can do 3 rings to re-roll for an amulet. Dang. And you can do 3 amulets to re-roll for a ring. But we're gonna take this broadsword. Doesn't matter that it's ethereal because we're not gonna be hitting with it. We're just gonna be casting with it. Oh, we're so great. Since we used his first quest, he's gonna put 4 sockets in that as long as it comes from normal cows. And now we need Tal, Thul, Ort, and Am. We got a Tal. We got another Tal. I mean, we could look here, but so Ral's into Orts. Alright. We need a few more. Trying to do this here so that way we don't pull from our other stash of gems. I'm gonna put that in there though. We don't need the gems. All right. Where was the soul ruin? Didn't we have an ort? No, I guess we don't have another ort. Oh yeah. Well, wait. All right. Now we continue. Dang, that's a lot of gold. Going right into Nightmare. Normally, again, I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on shopping for a staff. I feel like if I find one, I'll buy one if I have the gold. But sometimes they're just insanely expensive. You find one, it's like 100k because it has other skills or charges on it. You don't have that gold, and then obviously you have to leave to go get the gold and whatnot. So honestly, like, we're gonna just do no teleport staff. And just kind of show that OG way to run through. So we're now in Nightmare. Same thing, we're just gonna do Den of Evil, go to Black Marsh, farm Countess for the runes that we need, and then go to Andy. Then after that, it's pretty much just all the way. Again, we can prio these champ packs here. Woo! They kind of hurt. So you just gotta be careful. You gotta be active. Gotta be active. Switch to concentration when you're attacking, vigor when you're just running around. Once you see a different colored mob or any auras that give away that's a pack you gotta kill. See, they know your might. And for mana purposes, try not to just spam like stuff. Just like yourself, go out of mana all the time on hammers right away. This is gonna be a nightmare when we get to like Act 2 in the maggot layer and stuff. Hammers is probably like one of the worst things to do through the maggot layer, but it is what it is.
I am overburdened.
Do some inventory management here, my goodness. I was hoping that would be 2 sockets, but it's not. He is wearing armor. Got a little shoulder pad on. I was like, is this a zombie wearing armor? Gotta get those mana potions.
Good day.
Can also check and see if she has any scepters we can buy. Picking up any yellows and selling them just to keep our supply up, because it's gonna get expensive. But as we get further in, things are going to sell for more, and we'll be okay. Also, any like magic wands or sork things, Chris's, anything that might have skills on it is going to usually sell for a lot. Yes, sir. Hey, not when we're late game. Early game, yes sir. Early game's a different beast, exec. I don't when I got a full inventory and I gotta throw that shit in my cube and do all that late game. No. When we're already rich, buddy. No. Right now we're low peasants. We gotta beg for scraps. Whoa, koala. Yo, koala, shout out. Koala Lumper Live. What's up, Koala? Welcome on in, all the Koala homies. We're also live on YouTube at Howie Diablo, doing some pre-season guides for people. Just showing them how we run through. Gonna do every single class. Gonna do let me get you back with that follow real quick. Yummy. There you go. Boom. Easy. Normally doing some ladder sea bales for homies, but August we decided to step away from that and start showcasing some just kind of like efficient leveling for every single class all the way through, from level 1 all the way through hell. For all the ladder homies, because pretty much everything that we do, what's up, bread boy? Everything we do is pretty much just ladder only. We have some non-ladder homies in the Discord, in the community. We have like over 100 homies hanging out there. It's my build for Sork. For leveling, charge bolt. I'm not a fire Sork enjoyer. Sorry, fire Sorks. And then once you get to 40, obviously respec to Blizzard. Guys. There we go.
I need mana.
Yeah, I'm what they would consider a blaster. So we're just showing kind of like the most efficient stuff. Next season though, we're sick of getting all these garbage, useless druid drops. So what we're doing is we're getting as many, we're making a homie wolf pack. We're getting as many werewolf druids or just any form of not elemental druid that we can. And we're raising awareness. Congrats on your achievement, buddy. I need that.
I can't.
Come on. How many more? 1? Alright, where's he at? We hunt him down. Yeah, so this is the first class that we're doing. We're doing Paladin first. I already have a Warlock guide on YouTube, and all of these are going on a playlist on YouTube that you can easily follow along with. And today's my wife's birthday. She's at work, so we're gonna stream for a few hours and then cut it off and Bake a cake with the little one, prep the house, do all the decorations. That's fair. Most of these, not gonna lie, I do follow typically like the max roll guide, but I've played so much. I mean, I started playing this game when I was like 7 years old and played off and on for so long. So Den of Evil, we're gonna, since we can't put a point into Blessed, we're gonna put a point into Vigor. Because, for whatever reason, that helps our Blessed aim damage. Yes, yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday, mama.
Yes.
And it makes us faster when we run around, so it's like a win-win, guys. But on ladder right now, I have a smiter, I have a 200 faster cast rate Sork that's used to just rush people, and then I have a level 98 Abyss Warlock. That's what we were doing. We were running the Sea Bales, terrorized, or whatever, to hit 99, but then that got a little stale and boring to me, so we decided to switch it up because there's a lot of people that like this game, but I see few months, well, not few maybe, but like even a couple months in or few weeks in, people are like, I just beat, you know, the campaign, like now where should I start? And it's like, huh? Like, even if you play a couple hours a day, you should still, unless you know, want to, we probably go fun overall first. But I think there's a lot of new and returning players that could just use a little refresher on how to blast a little bit. So level 28, Blessed Hammer, you already know, and all Vitality. You guys are sensing a pattern here. The one thing I didn't do is shop for the resistance gear, so we could do that once we find our next waypoint. Vigor also just takes away any sort of mana issue, or not mana issue, but stamina issue you have. And again, you can, if you time it, you can kind of just charge around like an absolute beast. You got to figure out the rhythm, because if you stop, there's like that weird little pause. But if it's like do do do, you can go damn near just as quick as Enigma, but it shreds mana. So does teleport early on, and not funny enough, but again, any elite. Oh, geez, that guy was strong. Maybe we're getting them. Just for ruins, really. I don't usually, just for ruins and gear. Most of the gear that we get comes from specific places, so you don't have to like pause and farm, you know, these like Andy for a while. Like I'm headed to Countess right now to look for whatever, and sometimes like some just shop resets and stuff like that. Like if you're looking for a staff of teleport, or you're looking for 3-socketed flail, or I don't know, just depends what you need. But pretty much you just abuse rune words because they're so strong, and the unique drop rate isn't as good and consistent as the Countess's rune drop rates. And then for the bases, you can just kind of use vendor shopped bases for. Uh-oh. Remember, a big thing is having the tome, and then having the tome key bound to like an F key or whatever your keys are. I know a lot of people use like QWER. I've been flamed for not doing it. Guys, I understand. I play League, okay? QWER is superior, I agree. It's just something with Diablo. The F keys are just home. Ring. Again, you can do 3 magic rings into an amulet. Stop that. Dang. Then 3 amulets into a ring. Dang. We're looking for 10% faster cast rate here. We got one there, we got one there. Now we're just looking for one. Or one with like better resistances or stuff, but honestly these are both, well, 5% is not that good. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly.
I am overburdened.
Miku-san! So I'd rather be chilling with homies and family. What's up, Mr. Miku-san? How's it going? Happiest of Thursdays to you. And today's Kayla's birthday. Miku, you gotta, hey, thank you, homie. You gotta get on that Halo. Send her a text. Why do you have my wife's number? Just kidding. She's at work now, so we're chilling, getting everything ready. Well, I appreciate you, Koala. I gave you that follow back. We'll be checking you out for show. Thank you. I'll take care of the homies you sent our way. Appreciate you, dude. All right, level 2, that's not what we want. We're looking for strict Darkwood action. What uniques would you look for early game Paladin? Like extremely early game, you could do Atma's Whale because the Holy Fire kind of wrecks, but normal, you're switching over. Honestly, like there's not a lot. Because most of the stuff you want is either just resistance gear for like your belt and gloves and boots, or you want just like the stealth for the run, walk, cast speed. All the shit stealth provides, items cracked. Then you want your lore for the skills and resistances, or light resist. But honestly, that's kind of the thing with the Rune Words, is just makes the playthrough so easy and completely like obsoletes majority of the uniques, because you find the uniques late or not at all. In Rune Words, like you can, you know, like we were saying, you just get the bases early on and then find the runes easy enough from Countess. There it is. Oh my goodness, they're just blessing us. We don't even need it, but we're gonna leave Kane locked up, guys. I'm sorry. Follow the path all the way to Darkwood. Stopping to kill our elite friends here. Us. Oof. Ah. Thank you. Raid their goodies.
I am overburdened.
See, I didn't stand at 7 o'clock. If I go stand at 7 o'clock, boom, hits them. Easy. Done. 29. You already know. Blessed Hammer. Vitality. Burn. What you up to today, Miku-san? But you gotta get some Halo. Mr. D-Wake bought it, and he wants people to play with him. So I was like, I'll definitely play. I think he's just been MIA since he bought it. I think he's just kind of grinding it. Thank you, Clark.
Not enough mana.
I'll let her know that all the homies are showing the love and the appreciation. Yes, sir. You can do 4-player co-op. That was like the biggest thing. Huge, dude. Huge. Crossplay too.
I am overburdened.
Just $50 for a remake. All is going well. Baby's doing great. You guys are showing the love and the appreciation we need on the Twitch. I think this series will help out the channel a bit, bring in some homies looking for some advice and some help, and that's I think where we really excel, is just helping homies helping homies. Great helm. How great are we talking? Yeah, it ain't that great. You guys absolutely Hulk smash that like button. Exodia obliterated on the YouTube. Get us out into that algorithm. Thank you very much. Remember, if you came over from Koala's raid, we do make content guides, that type of stuff on YouTube. We're Howie Diablo over there. Be sure to check us out. Give me that EXP. So right now we're just looking for Countess. Oh, that is nice. Look for Nightmare Countess for our Ort, our Thul, our Am Ruin, stuff like that. Oh, give me that juice. Yes, Fibonacci sequences.
Not enough mana.
Damn, they're tearing us up. Stripping us nudie out here. Where is it? Oh, thingy. Bobistu. It's the wife's birthday. My birthday's in November. But yes, today is the wife's birthday. So we're gonna go get some,
I can't carry anymore.
we had a nice, like, kind of, well, not, it was kind of like a child's body, like those U-shaped body pillows, for our daughter. And then the wife wouldn't, you know, she got pregnant, she started using it and liking it. So, but daughter ended up having an accident and kind of ruining it. So we ended up getting her a nice new one, like specifically for paternity moms, with like the cooling fabric and all that stuff. There it is. Remember, hold your levs.
Shall be cleansed of
Once you're in here, hold your left. I will extend your love. Figure out what she wants for dinner. Make that. Make a nice cake. While I'm doing some of that, I think the little one will do like a decoration. The wife likes a lot of the, you know, we were talking earlier how she's into the, like the big live, laugh, love type stuff. So I think we'll do some decorative stuff. Yeah.
I need mana.
Sorry, currently dying. Oh, they didn't get us though. Oh, our belt's broken? No, no, no. That's where I draw the line.
Hi.
Hi there. I'm Charcy. I'll do naughty things for Malice. Or whatever she says. Alright, so here we're wow, she doesn't have anything. I say here we're normally looking for like boots that are decent. We're looking for belts that are decent. We're looking for helmets that are decent. She don't got nothing. And to the left. Oh. And oop. We run. Nice. Go. Alright guys, right here she's gonna drop a Ort, a Tal, a Thul, and an Am. Watch. Ready? Ready for this? You guys aren't looking like you're ready.
Not enough mana. I am overburdened. Impossible.
Holy bolt or blessed hammer for level 30. Tal and Ith. No, that's not what we needed. The gold and the potions. Give me the gold and the potions.
I've earned the right to this abandoned trove.
Good morning.
Nope.
I
Hmm?
The order welcomes you.
All right. Well, we'll run these for a bit. I think I do want. I want all the recipes. We have a recipe card thing, and we have like, we don't have a lot of personal like recipes. There's a few that I've asked my mom for, but I like getting other people's family recipes and stuff like that. Like, oh, dude, my mom makes my grandma makes the best, or whatever. And I'm like, okay, what is it? Like, was she? If they're willing to share it, I have like a box of recipe cards that I like write all the recipes down on, because I think it'll be cool to be like, oh, you know, what do we have? This like Stag made a nice sandwich, so we called that the Stag Nasty and put that in there. Ooh, perfect. Right by it. That's what I like to see. That's what we like to see on these runs, boys. But we're gonna keep it raw and real and true. Dang. Boom, level 3. Boom, we die. Okay. Damn it. Whoa, 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 boys. Fanaticism was no joke. Oh, and the archers. I don't know why archers hurt so much in this game. Seems like the things that like, or is she extra strong? No. Makes sense though. They were elite. Oh my goodness. Out of the frying pan, as they say.
Not enough mana.
What? Oh, they have mana burn? Uh-oh. Guys, we might need to abandon this one. Why they got archers in every room? Yeah, we're abandoning this one. Sorry, folks. There goes all our gold, though. Not all of it, but a decent chunk of it. That Ort and that Amrune.
Greetings.
I guess and that Thal rune. You need all the runes.
Not enough mana.
The mana burn is such a bitch. I'm about to just go for an insight instead. For socket. Oh, I guess say no way. Oh. These boys are extra strong over here.
I am
Do
overburdened.
this for the money. Where are you? Where are ya? Guys, I feel like the right side of my neck is getting tensed up. I gotta hit it with the massage gun or something like that. I feel like that doing lots of lifting, and the trailer that we were loading everything into was just like an 8x12 U-Haul one, and so it was small. It was short. And I was just like loading things in like this. And I feel like that just on that right side, it just like needs a good hot compress and massage gun down into the shoulder. Kind of feel that like not burning, but just, you know, that tightness going down into that right shoulder. Yep. Only lifted with my back, and I did it. We got a good spine day in at the gym instead. Hey, yeah, viewers, get them out of here. But it was good. We only did that. Funny enough. They're doing the majority of the moving today. Like, today's the day he has off, and they're doing like all the bigger stuff and whatnot. But I was like, I can't, you know, do that day because it's the wife's birthday and we're spending like the whole day. But this is the guy that's like helped put floors in and like done lots of stuff for our like past couple homes and whatnot. and showed me just like how to do a lot of stuff. So I'm like, I have to, you know, do so. I can't just not. And he never wanted any money or anything like that. So he's like, well, you know, I am gonna get a trailer and help over. But we got a lot of boxes done. Like their whole like upstairs was filled with just like big heavy boxes and whatnot. And we just moved them all into there and then moved them, put some in the new house and yeah, spine days are low key the best, my favorite days at the gym. But especially with like the jujitsu and stuff, I've learned that if I feel something like and it's getting tight, if I don't kind of try to stretch it out or relax it or do something to help it, it just like if it gets down into his shoulders or the back, then it actually just starts like being debilitating. All right, big ruin energy, guys. Come on. Big ruin energy. Once we find this, though, it's just like a straight blast. We don't really stop and farm anything else. So once we get these, we're free. Okay, there's our Ort. Hopefully we get another Ort before we do that so we can make our lore, too. The reason we farm Countess is because she just has the best, like she has a basic guarantee of dropping ruins. Okay, so we have Tal, Thul, Ort. All the Tal ruins, apparently.
Good day.
Remember, we always want that bigger run. We want to zoom. Oh, and we leveled up. So Blessed Hammer, Vitality. The usual, guys. You know what it is. And it's right here. Look at that. We go. Hold a left. Another left. Actually could use that Gull Dagger if that drops, funny enough, from one of these. Just gotta be careful of sometimes their damage is crazy, man. I would love an all-res amulet. But beggars can't be choosers, so. Alright, that's just disrespectful, though. 2 to Dex. No. Barrel, get out of the way. Ladder start? No. This is just we're doing like kind of showcase guides on how to do it. For each class we're going to go through like the kind of the most efficient way. Take August to kind of showcase some different things for either some new or returning people before the ladder start. So right now we're looking for our spirit rune words, or spirit runes from Countess and Nightmare. And once we get those, we're gonna blast. Then I think we'll do Sork after Paladin. We already have a Warlock guide up from 1 through Nightmare. Or 1 through Hell, I mean. Probably Barb after Sork. Oh yeah. How's it going? Is that Galley? Gall developer? What's up, homie? Welcome on in. Guessing ladder will probably start around like BlizzCon time. My actual guess is it will start at BlizzCon. I'm guessing they're gonna do a shadow drop for season 15. Because it doesn't make any sense to me that they would release it and then have like announce changes and stuff like that. And waiting honestly any longer than September 13th almost seems like a death sentence for the game. People are already kind of checking out of this ladder season. Like even in our community we got Thul, Hell, Io, okay. Those are some decent runes this time. Alright, we just need our Am now. We got our Tel and Thul and Ort. Big Am energy, guys. Let's get big Am energy in the house. Tel, Thul, Ort.
Hello.
Come on. Jump on. I should be looking each time for like better resistance gloves and stuff like that.
Good day.
Martial arts, no. Poison resist are dual are better than that. No. Yes. 20 light res is way better. I don't even care if it's less slots.
The Order welcomes you.
I might care if it's less slots, actually. I don't know. We'll see. A Shao Ruin just from one of these guys. Nice. But each one of these we do, we're not going to reuse loot or anything like that. I mean, I found like a public game yesterday when I needed to just level from 22 to 24, and it ended up finding a broadsword. That's the only thing, but we still went and farmed to like a cows level. I just didn't think it would be too enjoyable for you guys to just sit and watch cows. Like, you guys want to see the progression of the actual character getting played through. All right, this is where an Am rune is. If I've ever seen a layout that has an Am rune waiting for me, it's right here. So from these levels, I think we were like level 26-ish, 27 when we started. We are now 31, almost 32. So this is again one of the reasons why I don't just wait to go all the way to 40 and do all the like community bail runs or something like that, or try to do like walk bail runs. This is an easy enough farm. You're gonna have to farm it anyways for your like just ease of progression, and it gives you good EXP with all the champs and elites and everything that are down here. Obviously, if you have homies, it's gonna go faster. You know, you can have multiple people doing multiple runs at the same time. Have people finding, like, if they find their stuff, they can keep looking for you, and you can, and then you know you can find your stuff, that type of thing. One to Dex. You know what? We'll keep it. That level saved us, I think. F tier L. No! 10% faster cast rate amulet though. Well, 32. All vitality. Blessed hammer. A few more, then it'll be maxed out. Then we'll go to vigor. We'll go back and forth between vigor and concentrate until vigor's maxed out, and then we'll go back and forth between concentrate and blessed aim until blessed aim is or until concentrate's maxed out. Get rid of this stuff that we're not going to use. I want to find another Ort rune so I can do our Ort soul. Oh, remember guys, gotta check Charcy. Keep checking Charcy for that resistance gear. She might get some goods. Ooh, dang. Too bad those didn't have it. Life plus resistances would be the best. Yeah, we need more cold than fire. There we go. That looks all right. We'll do like 2 more runs. If they won't, you guys get the point. You just keep doing this until you find your Am Ruin. If you really want to, you can keep doing it until you find your Ort and Soul Ruin for your 1 to all skills lore cap. See, we already got our Ancient's Pledge, so we don't need anything there.
Not enough mana.
Oh, Mr. Skellies.
I am overburdened.
See, we're getting quite strong, though. Where is it?
Not enough mana.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, there it is. We'll make this the last run and then we'll just keep blasting. I don't want to sit here for 3 hours just farming an Am Rune, but it's worth it, guys. Trust me. You'll see. You'll see. The cast rate, the mana, even almost alone is worth it. Not even with the skills or anything else that the sword has to offer.
Not enough mana. I am overburdened.
Us. Keep hanging our lefts. We keep banging it out. This might be good, actually. Nope. All right, Amrune. Come on, Amrune. She's got to have it. I can already sense it. A soul and a thul. Damn it. Alright, well, we had said we were gonna pull. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna pull one from our stash. You guys hopefully get the point. Well, some is better than none. Even though it's only 7%. 7% is better than nothing percent. Alright, so Tal, Thul, Ort, and then we're gonna yoink an Am. Sorry guys, we just are. Am. Alright. Pray, this can roll anywhere from 25 to 35% faster cast rate. We're gonna pray for higher. Tal, Thul, Ort, and Am in that order. We got a 30. Not bad at all. But look at that. I mean, was it 91 to mana? Shit. That's crazy right there. 55% faster hit recovery, 30% faster cast rate, 2 to all skills. We're not smacking with it, so it doesn't matter that it's ethereal. It's never gonna break.
The Order welcomes
So we're only casting with it. And just because we're gonna pull from it, let's say we found that Ort rune, we're gonna mix that with this soul rune that we found. I'm gonna go Ort soul. That's a lower cap right there. 1 to all skills, energy, which again, mana after each kill helps with our mana a lot. Boom. That's basically what we're rocking with pretty much until the end here, guys. Spirit, lore, stealth, Ancient's Pledge. Ideally cast rate with resistances, cast rate with resistances, cast rate with resistances, resistances in life, run walk, and resistances. And now you can see we're just gonna zoom basically through the rest of the game here. We're gonna get our hammers way faster because of that breakpoint that we just crossed with that 30% increase from our spirit. I'm not sure what breakpoint we're at exactly right now, but let's see. We got 75% faster cast rate. Darkwood, wrong way. So we could get up to 85 with the whatever, but with the amulet, but I don't think there's any difference between 75 and 85. Remember, it's about the specific breakpoints. You have to hit those are breakpoints, like having 17 versus 17 faster cast versus 20 faster cast. It doesn't actually do anything unless that extra 3% gets you above the hidden breakpoint. You can find these breakpoints at like Maxroll, sponsor me. Got a blast.
Even the light cannot pierce this gloom.
So long as we hit level 40 by the time we need them Nightmare Ancients, but we should definitely be able to do that. We have to get through the whole campaign, and there's lots of density and lots of good EXP that we're going to be farming still along the way. Like this. The RNG skills? Well, the RNG is just blasting. We're doing the showcase, so we did not, we just basically got our spirit. So now we're showcasing how to blast through the rest of the game with Spirit Lore Stealth Ancient's Pledge. What's up, Mr. Smelps? Happy Thursday. Big Thursday energy for all the homies. You just spin to win. You just spin to win. Maybe this one has... No, it doesn't. Damn. Yes, sir, Wedge. It does equal drip. Where's the jail? Where is the jail?
This is no place for a warrior to die.
Huge EXP here. Look at that. Look at that. Busted aim. Or not busted aim, sorry, busted hammer. All vitality. Speaking of RNG skills, how have yours been, Smelps? Are you a Grizz shield bearer at this point? A golden footstep haver? Or have you just been, you know, sucking? Oh, no, not like this. It's one of those things you gotta convince yourself you don't want it. It's one of those drops, you know, like you gotta start looking for something else, and then it'll happen on like the 6th run that you do. It's gonna be one of those. What's going on here? Ruined Town Portal enjoyer. I mean, I'm not gonna just like sell all my stuff to just get it. So like I don't enjoy it that much, but like it looks cool. But I'm not gonna, like, at the end of the season, I could, you know, pretty easily sell all of my stuff. Get the whatever. You don't want it. That's the right attitude to have, Wedge. Uh-oh. Spooky, scary archers that's slow. That's terrifying. If you're a pussy.
I am overburdened.
Been charting Act 5, doing Eldritch, Shank, Pindle, Nil, and Bale. Just haven't happened. Dude, it will. It's only a matter of time. Either that or like you'll do some random run with a buddy on like just, and it'll pop in like the jail level 3 here. You'll be rushing somebody and you'll just be like, what the heck? That's Diablo. Yeah, whatever runes I have, I'm gonna use, but I'm not gonna sell my gear to get runes in order to make it. Like, towards the end of the season here, I'll go through and just make all like the you know, quote unquote garbage ones I haven't had or haven't made. Just buying random bases from Charcy and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree. It's cool that it's hard to complete. Like, there's some people that have gone like too hard on it though. Like they've made it like an obsession. And they're just like, I can't enjoy the game anymore until I complete the Chronicle, and the Chronicle's driving me nuts. Like, to those people, I'd be like, all right, yeah, like, it's just a little game, you know?
I am overburdened.
Oh my goodness. So overburdened. Like, I could not find Alder's armor forever, but I don't think I ever got like genuinely upset or frustrated that I couldn't find it. I was just like, this is crazy that it's, you know. Yeah, when you have one and you got a target farm, that's why I was glad it was something target farmable that made sense. Like it was the Cow King armor, or well, Sanders, but either way, it wasn't like not a 1 in 50,000 chance of it happening, you know. It was just like a 1 in 200. So I knew that it would be like a fun little kind of challenge grind at the end. But obviously that's just luck. It just happened to, you know, luck out that way. I still think it's funny that that dude found Tails Amy in that game and then linked it, and I thought my Chronicle was broken. Came to find out that we found it, Tails Amy, 10 days prior. And we just had no idea because the chat is garbage. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the uniques. I'm like, I have so many like Raven, just GG uniques that are super rare. Well, not I guess GG, but very rare. And so I'm like, I'll just get those when I get those, man. I'm not gonna beat myself up over not getting Ethereals or not getting a Mang Songs or whatever it might be. Like, I'll just get, you know, we'll get those when we get those. The set stuff is a little bit more attainable to target farm and stuff, because the drop rates of those aren't horrible. Like Talzami, you know, is like one of the worst. Grizz is probably also one of the worst. Actually, I don't think Talzami's even like that bad. Like a 1 in 1,000 or something like that, which isn't horrible. All right, where is it? Come on. This is what I need to learn. I need to learn like the map layout so I get that mental map hack that all the speedrunners got. I know it for the most part, but like some literally can just like walk in the door and be like, oh, it's right here, and just go right to where. Oh, goodness. Another one. Hey guys, level 34. You guessed it. Busted Hammer. All Vitality. Oh, I was gonna say, this looks like it could be something, but it's not. Hey, Vortex might be hard. Farming Nightmare Andy, no sir. We're completing the game now. Now we're just blasting. We got our end game set up in our gear, and we're just going. Our end game leveling set up in gear, I should say. Alright, whatever. He gets to live for being in a shitty spot. I don't usually stop to farm anything on these kind of playthroughs. We kind of just go. Come on, right here. Oh, it looked like. Oh wait, it still could. Oh wait, it still could be though. Hold on now. Hold on now. It still could be. Dollar in a dream, folks. That's all you need. Big juicy light res coming in clutch there. Oh yeah, this has got to be something. There's no way that...
This is yours. Follow me.
Never mind. That teleport staff now though, more than ever. It's like you don't need it until you need it. Then you really need it. Going over walls. Okay, come on now. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Out my way. I got a stinky blue bitch to kill. Come here, Stinky. I don't wanna. Spin to win! Spin to win! Yeah, we win. Good guys win. We're out of there.
My work here.
We switch, we go. You guys ready to see blasting? Let's get to blasting.
Hello.
Gonna reheat some coffee just so we can get even more blasting. Give her malice back.
Hello.
Greetings.
Alright, and right here. I'll be right back. here we go. Finish our creatine water. We blast. Remember, always take the southern entrance. It's always closer. If it's not like on the first square or two, turn around and go on the other side. It'll be on the other way. We're back to running. Remember, elites and champs only, folks. Elites and champs only. Don't waste your time. Looking for the quest icon to pop up. There it is. Somewhere in here. Oh, he's over there in the corner. Come here, ugly. What? He sniped us. Something sniped us. Right at the end, his little explosion.
Breathing Atma will rest easy now.
But that's why you gotta have your portals out. You never know when that bullshit's gonna happen. Alright, book a skill. You already know. Bigger. Atma. Make sure you talk to Atma because she'll reduce the prices
Good day.
once it's fully complete. Vendors get a little bit cheaper. Same thing, we're just looking for, okay, poison resist. Big. Awesome. And then that's it. We don't really need anything else. If you want to, like if you really, really want to, and there is like a better two-socketed armor. Remember, it has to be white though. It can't be any of these magic ones. Between Atma and Edge Runework? Huh? And here we go. We already have this cube, so we don't need that. We're just gonna go all the way to Lost Oasis and into our favorite place ever, the Maggot Lair. Stay strong, folks. Stay strong. Remember, we can let out little charges. We have basically doubled our mana. Edge gives, what is edge? You're edging me. Oh, edge bow. Okay. I thought that was a person. Like we got Wedge, you know, there was like Edge or something. Speaking of, Mr. Wedge has no idea who Wedge from Final Fantasy is, and I think that's damn near blasphemous. Stick around the edges. Look for that little narrow opening, that tight little opening. If he finds that he's not ID, damn. That's how much you don't want it, Wedge? You don't want Grizz Shield so bad that you won't even ID it for the Chronicle? You're just going right to Charcy? Dang. You gotta like, yeah, that's some intense reverse psychology for the algorithm. I don't know how it's gonna deal with that. Exact, I owe you that gem, so make sure you get on my ass about that before I end stream today, okay? Look, we're right next to town here. Full Grizz. The armor's okay, honestly. The 3 sockets, like you can throw like 3. Well, hey, chill out. We might end up getting a gold one. The 3 sockets, so you could throw 3 P topaz in there, isn't bad. We were rocking that with the barb. But it's just like almost everything in the game that's like a unique or a set that's possibly decent is just outshined and outclassed by a significantly cheaper Ruin Word. And that's just it. Like, that's just the matter of the fact, right? Like, if there were just better uniques for certain things, but at least for leveling purposes, like, there's almost every, like, anything. I can't think of, like, a single better armor than Stealth. At least until, like, another Ruin Word armor, you know what I mean? Like, Smoke, Treachery, something like that, but... Oh? Ten cold res. I mean, I'll take the 10 cold res. Still no faster cast rate. 17, we're going all the way till that's maxed. And at this point, if you haven't guessed, we're just dumping everything into Vitality. Until you would need, you know, more strength or dex for your gear, but usually we're not going to need that. Alright, now I'm going to look for the waypoint first, because screw trying to find... screw trying to find your way back. I didn't have Dry Hills waypoint, so I'd have to run all the way back from town. I'm not trying to do that. So before we go to the Mega Layer, we're going to just take the little bit of extra time, assuming we find the Mega Layer, I guess, before we find the waypoint. Somebody's got aura. Some good Paladin uniques. Honestly, there's not a whole lot. Like, Atma's Whale, maybe, like, because I think you can use that pretty early on. But if you have a tier and an L, make a steel Ruin Word, so get a Scimitar. You just need to put 1 point into Dex, and then they're very fast attack speed, and they have decent, whatever, damage. Get that with just a Targe, and make an Ancient Pledge. So, like, trying to think, I don't know, like, you're not going to be really doing melee. So, like a caster belt, but there's only a few of those, and those are both late game belts, Geeds or Spider. Okay, well, there's the full saga. I mean, if you're just going for fun, like, you just do whatever, really. But if you're going for just, like, what I'm trying to showcase here and have it be efficiency, then the Holy Fire until you're level 20, and then respec into hammers. But there's not much you can do before level 20 as far as uniques go. All right, we pray for an easy map, guys. Come on. The right angles in this shit is where, like, if they're down here, that's where it's a bitch to hit them with the hammers. This stuff's easy, obviously. Like, we can get to where we need to get to with that. But like this. All right, we didn't pray hard enough. This is a terrible map. It's huge.
Not enough mana.
These guys are terrible. Ugh. It just keeps going. Come on. Remember, in here, it's right, straight. Guys, let's say, oh, finally, there we go. Listen to Nightbot, guys. Absolutely Hulk smash. Exodia obliterate that like button. Get us into that algorithm. Oh, don't you do this. And now we gotta go straight here. Usually it's straight up. Stop it. Mike, yes! Got here just in time. Alright, it's not this way. Get us out. We're almost out. Come on. This is what we don't want. SOJ. That would be... I don't even think anything in here can, honestly. Isn't it just Andy? Alright, it's gotta be up here, though. No. Come on, stay strong, guys. Deep breaths. It's just a silly little cave. Just a silly little thing. Who cares if you can't hit the guys and go past? Who cares if your hammer's just this? Who cares if you can't get out of my way? This is crazy, actually. We're gonna have to go all the way around. Oh, wait. Sir?
I need mana.
No, we don't. We just need to get to this chest. Stop.
I need mana.
Move. Yes. We're free. Goodness. Well, it was a fluke. Riddick didn't drop it for some reason. I don't know what was going on. Normally, you know, we get about 8 SOJs in there each time, but
Out of the way.
oh, we're all about bravery. All right, we got what we needed. Now we blast. Keep blasting. Make up a little time for that terrible map. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that strength, you guys. No one paladin should have all that power.
Light of the sun.
I'll show you taints. Go. Ah! They're magic resistant. No, hell no. You get to live. I spare thee. Oops. Come on, brother man. Pop a shard and get active. That's what we like to hear. Is that what you're doing? Looking for stuff, or you play on that 1.06, Mr. T-Bone? This one I know is to the left. So this one we could just go all the way to the left. And I know I still gotta go back to Dr. Drogman. I usually do it right at the entrance of level 2. See? To the left, boom. Drockers.
Hello.
Teleport staff for us by any chance? A zeal staff, huh? Feeling a little cranny hunting? What cronies you need? Playing 1.06 is like a good shakeup though, because when you come back and start playing like D2R again, that shit feels so buttery smooth and looks so beautiful, and like I don't know, it's a good balance of like playing that every now and then playing, you know, Diablo 2 every now and then. At least that's kind of what I found. Alrighty, Blessed Hammer. Vitality
Blessings to you.
for level 36. One more and then that should be it. Or that is it. Yeah, it definitely makes you be like, oh, this is, you know, I like this, I like that, I like looking for the uniques and the upgrades and, you know, trying out different things. Blizzard should just make a ladder thing where it's like you get, you know, a cosmetic or something cool if you beat classic. You know, if you beat all 5 characters, 5, right? Paladin, Sork, Barb, Zahn. What one am I missing? Necro. Like you beat classic with all 5 characters, just beat it, you know, like clear hell. Then you get, I don't know, some cosmetic reward or something. I don't know. I just feel like they should be doing more with different like cosmetic rewards for playing ladder. Just kind of rewarding people for playtime rather than necessary, and like grinding things rather than just nothing really, honestly. I don't even, I mean, there's the Chronicle for cosmetics right now, but once you have that, then it's just done. So just kind of keep going with stuff like that, I think would be cool. Different footsteps, different portals, different back clothes, who knows. I don't think allowing like a full transmog is the way to go. I don't know. Not usually the biggest fan of that. You're like level 1, or even right now, like I'm just working through the campaign, but I'm looking like end game gear, just a complete beast. Not usually my thing. Hey, there's our AM rune we needed to find. What's going on here? Full out judgment set? I mean, maybe for like late game, and it would definitely have to be like, you can't, you know, just have it, like you have to find it and then you can get the transmog. Maybe that's how they make some uniques really useful. They make them cool and just look insane. Like make rune words look boring and bland, but make uniques just look so cool. Like make Tyrael's better, but then also make it like give you Tyrael wings or just something crag where people are like, wait, I like that actually. They have a full set. Oh, it's because they can. That's because they basically like completely abandoned the West for the Chinese servers, because they can sell like $400 mounts over there, just because of regulations and stuff like that. So they're like, well, we might as well. They have it because they can sell it for like the equivalent of like $400, or in the US, people are like, it's just like there's laws preventing. Well, maybe not, because Skin has those, or League has those League skins that are like you get the little signature, and it's unironically $500 for this game. I don't. Ashes of Creation too? Didn't they have like
It's locked.
paying to play someone else's beta is gotta be like,
Not enough mana.
ironically enough, some of the most beta energy I've ever heard of in my entire life. Like, what do you mean you don't have patience to just... You're testing their game. People used to be paid to get testing. They used to be paid video game testers. I mean, like, there still are, but now they do this thing where it's like, well, and it's early access, so you can't criticize the game because it's early access. Motherfucker, this game has been out. It's been playable. It's been early access for like 4 or 5 years. Come on. Well, it's not fair. You know, the game's early access. What do you expect? I expect you to fucking put it into access, not early. Put it into full access. Put it into 1.0 at this point already. God damn it. You've been taking our money. You've been selling skins and shit in early access. You've been selling currency in early access. Was it? I thought they just released it and it was buggy and they just kept working on it. Like, I thought they just actually kept updating it. Like, they put 1.0 out, but then, like, it was actually missing a lot of dialogue and just other things. And if you played Baldur's Gate at launch, it was, like, Act 3. It was very clear that, like, the beginning half of the game was very polished and optimized and stuff like that. And then by the time you got to Act 3, it was just, like, there was just random stuff happening all the time. You're guessing third way? All right, we're 0 for 2. Could be, could be.
Greetings.
Hello.
What do you guys think is the hardest or gonna be like the most difficult or annoying run? I mean, I feel like after the Chaos Sanctuary, yesterday, I'm pretty immune to any bullshit. That was so bad. I can't believe I was just trying to do that with the Holy Fire still instead of just respecking. My silly, goofy self. Guys, I just kept thinking about how long it took us to kill the Venom Lord group pack. And how much they were clapping our cheeks and how they made us broke, basically, from just killing us over and over. And then we couldn't even do anything. We had to redo it all anyways because Grand Vizier bugged out and soft locked it. Like, that was so unfortunate. Oh, resocketed. It's not worth it to put those extra strength points in just for that little of res. Get away from me. Get away from me and my mana. Dirty mana bastards. Alright, Jables, you gonna be right? You gonna be right? And boom, we maxed out hammers. Just like that. Surprise. Nope, screw you guys. So you'll find me. You always do. All right, Jables, you're wrong. We're 0 for 4. Classic. A classic, guys. Just an absolute D2 classic here. Going 0 for 4 at the
It is an honor to serve.
at the summoner.
Approach and let's trade.
Stun. Dang. Dang. All right, well, knowing our luck, it's probably not going to be this way either. Sorry, Jables. Close but no cigarillos, dude. You gotta be quicker than that. Yeah, it's gonna be the 69th way, 67th way, I think. You know what it is. Whoop. Excuse me. Dang, guys, chill out. Got my coffee mug right here. Excuse me. Death. Ooh.
Resting.
Oops, not the right portal. I need the red one.
Impossible. I can't.
Yes, you can.
Impossible.
Square. Square is right side? Or square right, left side. Dang it, it's the left side. Worth splurging? Like buying it? Nah. It ain't necessary. Hell no. An ist for no. Never buy any leveling gear. But guys, never buy any leveling gear. Like it's a trap. That's a trap. Like once you're to the point where you're able to get an ist ruin, why would you ever use it to get like you already have something that can farm. Like trade that ist ruin for value to actually make yourself stronger on a class, not like leveling. You can get by with finding your own stuff for sure. Wasting any value of like, because you're like, so the thought process is, okay, I'm gonna make it easier for my second time leveling. Just get a rush. Like, just get rushed. Unless you actually really like leveling, but even then, just use your main character then to find, like, go out and find that stuff then. Like, don't trade it. Anything you find of value, trade that for stuff to actually get stronger. Like for your end game builds or anything like that. Yeah, it's ethereal. It's an eth. We have an eth spirit for drip. So yes, it is just you. Yeah, if you're not, you know, playing it, but it's still not worth it trading any value. Like, if you've never done it, you want to do it for the experience, so you might as well get that full experience, too. Like, of just doing it all yourself, being kind of solo self-found through it. Or if you, you know, have other gear from an old character, throwing that back on, stuff like that. I just don't understand, like, people selling low-level gear. Like, oh, is this good for leveling? Is this good for what? It's like, what? Just... fine, like it's not hard to just grind Countess and get what you need, and then you're set to go all the way to hell. Just pick up some random base. Like if you're playing through the game, you'll find bases, you'll find what you need. Stop it. Like it's like the biggest scam ever to buy low level stuff. In non-ladder maybe, because you know, like who the heck cares? What are you gonna do? You got all this value, you got everything anyways. Everything's so like dirt cheap and not really holds any value anyways, so you might as well. But in the ladder season, nah. Let's get some thawing potions.
Good day.
Good day.
Some healing potions. That's right, we got that garbage belt. Come on, we gotta get a better belt here. This one's better. Damn, 3 strength. Alright, should be good. Should be good to clap them Duriel cheeks. Just in case, though. Oh yeah, we're golden. We're gonna be golden. Down he goes. Alright, come on, Demon Hide Sash. Why are they so bad? That was not terrible. Oh, snap! Look at that. A skiller from Nightmare Duriel. That's pretty crazy. You take that. A skiller. Wow. What's up, Tyrael?
I shall honor Tal Rasha's sacrifice by destroying.
Alright guys, remember. Well, I guess we don't need the stamina potions.
Good to see you.
Greeting. No, I don't have Holy Shield at all. We went all damage. Need that survivability baby bullshit.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that scared me. Dr. Disco! Another homie raid. What's up? Shout out. Dr. Disco Monkey. What's up, Dr. Disco Monkey, and all the crazy little chimps that you brought? What's going on? We're Howie Diablo on YouTube. Also dual streaming on the Twitch here. This is Howie. Showcasing ladder starts on every single class. The most efficient way to just kind of blast through and level. Because we got, you know, about 1 more month. So I'm going to take that month to showcase every single class on what I think is the easiest, most efficient way. No worry. Don't even worry about it. How was your stream? What were you getting up to? All right, now we're going Vigor. We're gonna keep running. Grinding Pal World, nice. How'd you find us from Pal World? Let me get you. How, have you been enjoying the 1.0 release? Oh, goodness. I was looking outside for a second. Also hitting you with that follow. Too easy.
Greetings.
Diablo 2 enjoyer at all? Hopefully this is the way. Come on. Oh, but I was gonna say Arachnid Lair always has the waypoint. So if you see Arachnid Lair, unlucky. But can raid who I am following. Nice. Well, technically you can raid anybody, but Nice. We love big D2R fans. Pretty good things about the Pal World 1.0 launch. They kind of like made more of a point to play, like the story or progression is, I guess, more fleshed out is kind of what I was hearing. You're good, Jables. We get some context there. And we're all golden. At least you're not like 5 minutes delayed where it's just like, huh? But I do got like that just streamer rod brain where I'm just like, yada 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 on to the next thing and just like will kind of quickly forget what somebody had said before or what I even said before. Could use a better amulet. Our amulet's kind of poop. Remember, if you're scared here, a double Rao cap will give you massive fire resistance for Act 4 and Act 5. So if you're a little spooked, it's a little scary out here in these streets. I understand. But you can boost that fire res with double Rao cap. And if you want to get real buck wild, you can go double Rao with a tier. I think tier is the light resist one. Or is tier mana regen? Having the mana regen is super nice for sorks and big casters. Yeah, smash up them legs, smash it. Be like Khabib. You don't smash the like button, we send you Dagestan 2-3 years and forget. Khabib's my goat. Oh, Jade figurine.
Perhaps I could trade this for something more.
Perhaps I could get maybe, just maybe, a little juicy. Oh, we can wear the bunk home. Is it 2 sockets? Oh, it's only 1. Good luck for your job interview, my guy. Good luck on it. I'll send him big homie energy your way. I'll take care of your monkeys.
Good day.
Mischief for the bird. Kane for the bird. Let me get you for the bird. And boom.
What do you need?
There we go. Caleb's eye. Gross. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 That got real scary real quick.
Yes.
Oh, we can use our better boots, guys. We're level 38. Nice, and here's the little outlet right here. Right into the flare jungle. Oh, heaven to Betsy. Uh-oh. Alright, change of plans.
Greetings.
Get more life. And look at that. Look at us. Even quicker with it now. The quickest kids. Can I go out here? Come on. Yes. Oh! And the waypoint? I'd play the I'm gonna come if I had it. Gotta re-download all those. Stop it.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Well, carry it. Whoops. Remember I said we should be going back and forth between vigor and concentration. Some more potions so we can just keep blasting. Let's get some more potions so we can keep just blasting, dude. Let's just blast. Alright, here we go. We got the eye. Oh, we need one more level, which we'll probably definitely get at Chaos Sanctuary. Alright, it's gonna be in here. We already passed one and it wasn't that, so it's gotta be this one. Remember, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock's where you want to be. That's the time. Maybe it's up there. We gotta clear our way though. Alright, a whole lot of nothing at this one. That's okay, that's okay. It's either down here or further up here. What are we thinking? We're going up. I'm gonna double down. We might have to backtrack though. It might kick us in the butt, guys. Woo! 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 Get active. Get active. Pass happy feet, pass happy feet. Oh. Whoa, 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 boys, fellas. Gotta be careful of the little fast ones up there that shoot at you. All it takes is you standing still for the little bit too long. They gonna get you. They gonna get you. There it is. Remember, there's only 3 of each one in each zone, and each one being like these little outlets. And if you see the Gibden, that's always where the Flare dungeon is as well, along with the Gibden. So, might as well do it. Possibly get a good ring or something. Plus, it's a free. Come here. That's 7 o'clock. There it is.
This blade shall pierce the heart of evil.
Yeah. Square dungeons are not a bad space to go slow. So your hammers don't do the greatest in these little areas, as we all know. They got the little dolls too. Exactly, like that. They got the little dolls too. Should have put that portal down. Damn, decent res and MF, but no cast frames. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get all the way back up there, guys. This might just be a reset angle. It's gonna be one heck of a run. See our route. Okay. As long as they're not puppy guarding any bridges, I think we'll be okay. Resetting Act 3 is one of the most soul-shattering things in the world. So I try to avoid it at all costs. What? Oh. Get out of there. Remember, as long as they're not on the bridges, I think we're golden. If they crowd us on the bridges and we can't get back, then we might be screwed. But this is looking good. We're at least already back here. Almost. Hold on. There we go. And we're golden. Look at us. Never more golden in our lives. Stop that. Oof.
Hello.
Fuck you, ghosts. And this is usually in the corner somewhere. Barbs can leap over this. Warlocks can blade warp through it. Sorks obviously can teleport over it. Portal here just in case we get ran down by the fire. Sometimes that Indugu be scary. Here he is. Indugu. Concentration. And vitality.
Good evening.
Good evening, hello. I want to be able to use that. I really don't think, unless we find a four-socketed shield in hell, that will really use anything else as far as runes go, but we might as well save those. These garbage things out of here. Let me do some more inventory management. There you go, guys. Look at that. Oh, so much better. So much nicer looking. Alright. We're gonna take this back, run all the way up to Trav waypoint, and then run back to the upper Curris to grab what we need to grab. And there was level 40, guys. So we hit exactly where we need to be for our ancients. And now we're just gonna run it. Appreciate all the new likes and follows and everything like that today, guys. Helps the channel grow. Trying to do this full time. We got $1 and a dream, and we're chasing the passion. Brr. Plus today's the wife's birthday. She wanted angel food cake with the strawberries. So that'd be easy because you don't even gotta don't make it. You just buy it. But the little one likes making and decorating cake, so we still might do like a separate one. If anybody doesn't eat it, I'll eat it for my weight gain purposes. We're trying to get huge, boys. What? Am I stuck in this house? How bizarre! How bizarre! Chris Bizarre. Alright, come on. Where's the entrance? Come, come. Come, come. Stop it. There we go. This is what I want. Same. We'll always skip lamb essence. Yeah, it kind of just tastes like air. It just tastes like you're eating like a sponge. I don't know. Whoa. Wizard leg, please. Wizard leg, please. Alright, we're going to reset at the bazaar. We're going to blame Blizzard lag there. Can't connect. Can't connect to server. Error creating game. Lets you in.
Good day.
Yeah, we're blaming Blizzard's server for sure on that one.
Good day.
But as long as we found the bazaar, we can at least just know that it's this way. Yeah, well, this way. It's up this way, I guess. Oh my god, now it's all the other way. Again, barbs can leap over this. You blade warp over it if you're a not necro, warlock. Sorry, warlocks are just better necros. They're also better bosons. They're also better summon druids. They're also better charge or casters than majority of all casters. They also have better physical damage than any pretty much physical damage class in the game. What did I miss? Warlocks are just like better everything almost. It's like a direct slap into the face. It was doing that all last night to you, just ping-ponging you around, rubber banding you all over the place. Yeah, Hammerdins aren't worried about getting sacked. Hammerdins stay in the pocket. They know their limits. They know their might. Alright, here's the sewers. Once we grab the Trav, we go back to sewers. Because that way then once we're done, we just portal right out of sewers level 2, go right to Trav, bing bang, boom. There are magic immunities that are annoying as hell to deal with in the sewers, and then obviously in the tombs. In hell. They're not here. Thank the Lord. Get off me. Get off of me. You know what? Just get off of me. Yep, and that's why we don't play hardcore, folks. At least not online. Servers just be too poo-poo. They be too boo-boo. But honestly, if I was playing hardcore, I probably wouldn't even be in a situation where I'm like that surrounded by mobs anyways. I'm just gonna slow down the gameplay and go way slower anyways. And that's why to me it's just like, meh. Ain't really worth it a whole lot. Because it kind of like, bleh. Go, do the exact same thing, but just go slower. I get the appeal, like not wanting to die, like having like any minute be like, oh, this is intense, like more, you know, on the edge of your seat kind of gameplay. I totally understand the appeal for it, but it just, with how much just random BS can happen at any minute, it feels like in this game, based off of things that are completely not your fault or in your control at all. Just not a good hardcore game for my taste. And I'm somebody that plays like every single game on the hardest difficulty, like first playthrough. I'm not somebody that likes to just, you know, rip through the game and blast. Like whoa. Uh-oh. I enjoy challenges. I enjoy difficult stuff. I've beaten God of War on the hardest difficulty with all the Valkyries, the Sigrun run. I've done it. Give me God of War Sigrun run. It's out there. All right, Herodel. Where you at? Where are you hiding in town? I actually require your assistances here. Okay, he's hiding. You down here?
Welcome.
Hotly. Dead Cells. I've played Blasphemous and stuff like that. I like my Metroidvanias. I'm a Metroidvania enjoyer. This is scary though. Look at them, they like posted up perfectly, like one on each corner, just blasting lightning. We got this guy here blasting his poison, and then this champion's back here hitting me with lightning. What is this? They're trying everything they can to stop us. But guys, no one man should have all this power. So how are they gonna stop us? How are they gonna stop us? Look at that beautiful belt. Holy moly.
I can't use this yet.
What? 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 No. No way it has a dex required. Oh, that's right. This one does. Scared me there. I like playing Metroidvanias on my Switch. If I'm being honest, I have a OLED Switch, and I like Metroidvania side scrollers. Hollow Knight was an amazing game. Maybe I'll end up playing Silk Song when our daughter was born. The wife had a C-section, and so we were in the hospital for 3 days, and I just was there for all 3 days. I went home one night to like shower and just whatever when her sister came and stayed, but I played on that shitty little tiny, and I'm 6'3", I'm a big guy. When, well, tall wise, I'm trying to get big this way. But when I was sitting on that awful little thing, just couldn't sleep, you know, whatever. I was just playing Hollow Knight constantly and like basically beat the game. And so that game will always have like a soft spot in my heart, because I just associate it with like being in the hospital on my daughter's birth. Because when it's like 2 a.m., there's nothing to do, you're just in this hospital room and you're like, ah, what did it, like, might as well bust out the Switch, play till I pass out. So I haven't played Silk Song yet. Maybe I'll get that and play that. Funny enough, if we end up having to stay multiple days again. But having the little one, I don't think I'll be able to. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what we do. We'll have to figure it out. All right, so that's done. Let's go get them. Probably just have the little one stay at like her sisters or something for a few days. Nice, beautiful, level 2 here. Yeah, I don't really worry about Lamb Essence. That's something to do when you have all, you're gonna min-max your points. 5 extra vitality points aren't gonna make or break anything we do here, guys. So we're just zooming on the ones we do like, or like the skillers. Oh, perfect. What is that? Poison. Nice. That'll help. Put that there. Switch this. Got him down. No, not the ball. Not the ball, anything but the ball. Hey, down goes Mephisto. Down goes Mephisto.
The Lord of Hate.
Easy, guys. You see how easy this can be? You see how you don't have to just like
What do you need?
be killing literally everything and sweating your nutsack off every time? It's easy, guys. Just get these few little things. It was easy. It's light work, baby. And now we go. We just blast. We repair, we get our things, and we go. Ain't no slowing down. Ain't no reason to stop. Where's Izzy at? Let me get some Izzy cheeks. Running along the edge, looking for the staircase. There it is. Now we run around until we hear him talk some smack, or until the quest thing pops up. We can stop. Again, if you're scared of the fire res, you don't have a lot of fire res, you need more fire res. Their fire damage is just kind of killing you. You're sitting in town AFK. Hey man, if you wanna take 43 weeks to become, you know, get through the campaign, you can do that. Ain't nobody stopping that. I'm just showcasing a more better way for the homies that don't know or just want to learn. Because I'm one of the people where it's like the game starts when I beat hell. Like, beating hell is just something you got to do. Is like a prereq to playing the game, you know? Like, but once you beat the game and you can start farming, that's what we're going for. Some people are like, oh, you're just zooming through the game, you're not even playing it, you're not even like enjoying it. Yeah, like that's kind of the point here. We're just trying to zoom through to our enjoyment is coming from getting the loot, getting really strong, getting those end game items that people claim that they can't get. An average person can't get them. They don't know how, blah blah blah. Just like it is, this is exactly how right here. Trying to show people a whole new world of how to play Diablo, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Game starts at level cap. The rest of that, although WoW's leveling journey is a much more enjoyable experience in my opinion. I know if you've done it thousands and thousands of times, you might not like agree. You might just, you know, want to buy that boost. But I think like going through the zones and feeling your character come online and like get really strong, as opposed to just like buying a boost, getting 60, all this gear. You don't know how your character works. You don't know what your abilities do. You don't know what passives do. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, the current like retail leveling is good. But even like classic, I mean, I've gone back and played a couple of random just like classic characters with a buddy in here and there. All right, we had that last time. Now we're going vigor this time. We're gonna switch back and go concentration next time. We're gonna do that until vigor's all the way maxed out. And then we're gonna swap and do the same thing with concentration and blessed aim. All right, where is it? Should be somewhere here. It's usually just in a little bit from the sides, not to, there it is. Grab that just in case strategy strikes and River of Flame on our way. Not gonna mess with the Hellforge unless we happen to just stumble upon it. Hoping that this density will be clear and easy walkways so we can just kind of keep running all the way through. All the way to the River of Flame waypoint. Grab that and just blast into the Chaos Sanctuary. It's looking good so far. Pop this health potion. Those guys are scary. Like standing still against those guys can be a death sentence. Well, we'll see. It looks like it's going to be over here. Should we do it? All right, let's go get some potions. Potion, Salah. I need your strongest potion. All right, let's go clap some cheeks. He's gonna tell us that we can't. He's gonna be like, "Mortal, you suck. You haven't destroyed the Soulstone. What are you doing? You need to go back." And I'm like, "Yeah, watch this." Whoops. Whoopsies. Played 19 classic era. Yeah, I never played like classic. I never played vanilla classic. Alright, we're home. Remember, put your portals down, guys, so in case tragedy strikes, you don't gotta run back and possibly die and do all that stuff. I like to put a portal at the entrance, and then usually a portal at the star once I clear past, like, this main area. Sometimes you get lucky and there's no, like, density on the side. Looks like there's lots of champ packs in here today. Which I'm okay with. I was a warrior arms warrior. Just solo. Pretty awful experience as well, but whoa, Blizzard. Whoa, Blizzard. What are we doing? What are we saying?
I need mana.
That was a little crazy. So these side areas can be dangerous sometimes and spooky. You don't have a lot of ways to go. Your hammers aren't really like clearing them that fast. So just make sure you're going nice and slow through these. Fall back if you need to. Because sometimes, yeah, you get to the edge here and there's just like 4 or 5 of those dudes just blasting. So I'm gonna go get some more health and potions so that way we can just keep wrecking.
Greetings.
Prop Paladin was probably the most fun I had. I played that in Dragonflight. But I just don't support the like subscription-based models for games, so as fun as those games are, I don't typically try to, you know, try to vote with my wallet best I can. And so if I don't do anything, or if I don't support something, I just try not to support it. Because at the end of the day, a company doesn't really care if you buy something and then bitch about it, because you already bought it. Like they might have customer service and act like they care, but they don't really care. I always think of it like that scene from Straight Outta Compton, where they're on the tour bus and they're like all the angry people are just like running over their CDs and stuff, and they're like, "What are we gonna do?" And he's just like, "Nothing. Like they bought them. Like we got profit from them buying them. I don't care what they do." It's exactly what I feel like, you know, companies just treat you like. Like, I don't care if you enjoy the game or not. You already bought it. I think the developers care and the whatnot, but I don't think, like, as long as the companies make a profit off the game, I don't think they care too much, like, if it's enjoyable or not anymore, unfortunately. This is basically all the way through now with Paladin. I mean, he's so strong. Just such an insane class. Once we get to this point. We're just gonna keep getting tankier. Like, we're just gonna keep getting stronger so we melt even faster. We're gonna keep getting faster because we're gonna have more points and bigger.
What do you need?
Don't be a hero, guys. Go back and get your potions. Yeah, every place just has AI customer service, and it's unfortunate because then people just like eventually do either like they don't care. Like the problem that they're calling to or whatever to like reach out about is just getting replaced by the new hatred for AI during that moment where you're just like, ah, it's like, why am I even trying? And they just cancel, give up. Just constantly giving people more hoops to jump through, and until eventually they say, you know what, screw it, it isn't worth it. That's why like some places make it so difficult to cancel. Like I think Discord, you can only cancel Nitro online. Like you can't cancel Nitro through a phone, but you can sure as hell subscribe to Nitro through a phone. You can pay for Nitro through a phone, but you can't stop paying through a phone. You have to get on a browser. It's just like these little things that they do to make people be like, ah, I'll do that later, or like, ah, it's not worth it, ah, screw it. And then that gets another month payment here and there. And then that extra month payment when you have like millions of people doing that. Like, oh, it's just $15. Yeah, but like times you know, let's just say 1 million users. Okay, now it's just that $15 is now $15 million. Like, just from adding like one little kind of extra hoop for people to jump through. So yeah, they're gonna do that. Think they're gonna just turn down like $1 million? It's almost free money. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed 2 instead of 1 to heal. Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Hey. We talked about this. Can you get out of that area? That is such a terrible spot for me. No? Die then.
Let Diablo's death end the reign of the free.
Or he thinks. Or so you thought until Bale was just at Ariat Summit. Wow, those were all terribly, horribly selling items. Alright, you guys ready to finish Nightmare? Told you it was gonna, we were redeeming ourselves today. Izzy will go double. Yeah, exactly. Like, think about how many people just like forgot to cancel their WoW sub or something like that. For like a month. Like, if everyone's like, oh, I will. My buddy literally forgot to cancel it for like 16 months. He knew it was going on. It was just like, literally never played it. It's like, so it happens. Joss, what's going on, homie? We're also live on YouTube at Howie Diablo. I'm gonna use the bathroom before we blast through Act 5. I'm also gonna grab more water. Yeah, right. I wish we got money to waste on video game memberships, but I just think it's a predatory practice, and I don't really appreciate it. Like, make your game cost $500 if you think that's worth it, what it's worth. But you know, once I own it, let me own it. Especially nowadays where you're just paying for a subscription for a license for things. It's like, what are we saying? You're never gonna own anything. I ain't about that. What's up? Sticky Nitro. Tanks in World War II. Hey, man. They were doing lots of crafty stuff back in them World Wars. We got that. We'll go concentration. And you already know vitality. Guys, we're getting pretty quick. This time around, we don't care about the soldiers. We don't care too much about Shank. You could get your insight here, but like, your mercenary's just gonna constantly die. So I'm a potion enjoyer over a mercenary revival enjoyer. Like, I'll just use my potions and stuff. One secured. We keep going. I mean, anything online has a lot of access over devices. Like, you install League and you just basically put like their little crypto miner. You have like you know, Fortnite or Epic Games. Everything has like its own launcher, and its own launcher now is like its own just malware, more or less. It is what it is. We just, I don't know. I think people go way too like overprotective and anal. They act like they're like some super secret spy that has all this like super cool stuff, and it's just like, buddy, they're not worried about you. Like, I agree, the privacy shit, like fuck flock cameras, fuck all that shit, but I think people just have like this weird inflated sense of self sometimes. Like, your shit gets hacked, yeah, your shit gets hacked. Like, you reset your password, you deal with it. Like, if you know, that's why money's in your bank, your money's insured. You can be like, yeah, it wasn't me. You get your money back. It's like the bank that gets fucked, so who cares? Identity stolen, like, yeah, that sucks, but that's like, it's recoverable. My wife had her identity stolen a while back and recovered from that. But if people just know your name and like your relative age and general area, like your state, they can figure like exactly where you live, like, and your phone numbers and all your relative phone numbers and shit like that. So like, people are tripped up about the wrong, like, they're worried about, you know, people having access to things. It's like, buddy, if someone just has your name and your state and they know like roughly how old you are, I guarantee I can find a pin to your address. Like, I can find who you are. And that like, that information is usually pretty easy to find. Like, people have their stuff linked to their Facebook, and then from there, even if they don't have it, it's pretty easy to look at mutual friends and be like, oh, all these, or not mutual friends, but just like friends, and be like, oh, all of this person's friends live in this one area, or like they have pictures from when they were in school. Like, it's like, I don't know. Some people are like, did you know they can get your IP address and blah, blah, blah? It's like, I already have your name. That's pretty much all I need in this day and age. We're gonna... Yeah, let's go do Anya. We need that res. We need them juicy resistances. Oh. Super chest? No. Well, that's good that they scaled back some. I remember Epic Games launcher, that was like the biggest meme one of all time. Like, that was, you know, people just saying you were downloading the Bitcoin miner and all that. And it was terrible. Like, it was just bloatware up the ass. I don't think any program needs to run and take up like that much of just what you got going on, especially just to launch a game. Oh my goodness. The fists are flying in here today. But the people that are like overly concerned about their privacy and their data and stuff like that, I feel like are on You know, it's like two birds, two wings, same bird type thing. I feel like it's like the same type of concept there. Like, yeah, there's the weirdos on this end trying to steal your data, but then like there's the overprotective, like I can't do anything because there's a slight possibility weirdos, and they both kind of fit like the same type of personality. Neither of people I usually just want to associate with. Like it's smart to be protective and practice internet security for sure. Like I'm not saying like, oh, just put your IP address out there. Just, oh, you want access to my command prompt? Yeah, sure. Like, but like being scared to download certain things just because, or like a massive popular things because you read somewhere that, you know, there was like a bad experience, or again, it's kind of, I just fall back on it like, what do I got? You know, what do I got that they got? I don't got millions of dollars they're gonna hack. There's people that play these games that have way more money than me. If they're gonna try to take money from it, is it like, am I a social status? Are they gonna try to blackmail me or something? Like, no, okay, so like I'm good there. Like it would just be unfortunate. Like they steal my account and I lose pixels. Like I lose, you know. But usually, then you just hope that whatever games like customer service is good enough. Like for example, my buddy Stag, he downloaded League of Legends to play with us, and he doesn't play that game at all. It's been literally like 10 years since he last played. He got on and he couldn't play, and it was weird. And then he logged on to the actual site, and it's like, you've been basically permabanned because of activity on your account. Oh, this is Drifter Cavern. I was like, what the heck? But come to find out that, you know, he messaged them support and was like, yeah, I haven't played this game in years. Like, I don't know. Like, you can even check my recent, you know, gameplay activity. Like, I don't know. I logged on and I'm just permabanned. Within like a day, people just responded and were like, oh yeah, you know, we've lifted the ban. Sorry about that. Not sure what happened. We recommend changing your passwords and stuff. And that's what he did. And it's just like, he got his account back. You know, it's just like, it's okay. That's a lot of the older people. So they're just like, well, what do I, you know, I got to say? Funny enough, then they end up, all these older people. I used to work at like a US Cellular phone service place, and 90% of the customers that walk through the door are just 65-plus-year-olds that are like, oh, there's a virus on my phone. It's like, first off, you know how hard it is to get a virus on an actual phone? Like, you basically have to manually install the virus. Second off, I guess in this day and age, it's probably getting a little easier. But they have like 18 device cleanup apps. They have 14 flashlight apps. And half the time, it's just like, so there's a pop-up on the screen, and it's like, press OK to update, press cancel to cancel. And they're just like, what do I do? It's like, you have two options. What do you mean? Like, just the whole refusal to learn on the boomers' end is just, it's very self-inflicted. And it's very, like, all user error. But because they're so entitled, you can't be like, yeah, you're wrong. Like, what? How rude of you, Sonny. I can't be, oh, like they just instantly go baby tantrum mode. Boomers are just like the worst, man. They just are. If you worked like anything, I feel like you just know that. Like, the older generation just sucks. They're out of touch with just like the actual struggles of what goes on. And then on top of it, they're just the actual entitled. They're so illiterate, but are like, they expect you to just do it for them with the blanket excuse of like, well, this is before my day and age. I didn't grow up with this. Yeah, no shit, Susan. Nobody knows how to do anything until you fucking learn. So like, why don't you learn? I'm sorry you're 50 years old or even older and don't feel like you have to, but yet you keep having all these issues. So like, maybe it is time to learn, you know? Nobody has a gun to your head making you fucking play Tetris on your phone or your Mahjong or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, good lord, lady. Did we just like not? Oh, we're in Glacial Trail, that's why. Hey, you could do whatever. Oh, I am ageist. Boomers 1000% have ruined pretty much everything. They're like can solely be like traced back to like almost all the problems right now. It's just like either their complacency, their idiocracy, or like I don't know. We ain't gonna get into that though. But you ain't ever convincing me that like fucking millennials. But I had to transfer all their data. I had to set up their phone and then do literally everything for them. I had to reset their Facebook password because they thought that was somebody's problem. Like they thought that was the phone person's problem. They just are literally like, phone, I pay bill to phone company. I have any problem with phone, I go to phone store, 100% their fault, and they have to help me with no matter what it is. Like, brother, I had somebody come to the store to have me get something out of their eBay shopping cart. Somebody waited in line, pulled at the door when the door wasn't open, continued to wait 30 minutes. And I was like, hey, welcome to the store. What's bringing you in? Yeah, how do I get this out of my eBay shopping cart? You know how fucking far down my process, like my personal problem solving process that would be? It would be go to the store and like ask somebody. Dude, I would Google it. I just simply wouldn't care. I would fucking just go online. I'm like, there's so many other options I would personally take before I go to the store and ask the phone guy whose actual job it is to make sure my phone has service and sell me something new. Like, nah, this shit's crazy, man. And then boomers are just like are just letting AI think for them at this point too, and it's just young people are too. Oh well. We're slaying demons. We're getting Anya, and we're continuing on. We slowed down too much because we were yapping. Get me in the frozen river. No, they're the no, I mean that's wrong. They're the boomers because they were the babies. They were the generation of kids that came back, that were born and conceived when all the army people came back. You damn boomer. You're a boomer. Sounds like a boomer thing to say there. Wait, how do I know so much about boomers? Am I a boomer? Wait, you're no boomer. You're not trying to sell your $20,000 property for $700,000. Boomception. Well, the problem with the problem with the boomers is like they think that they're their parents. Like they actually think that they're the ones that fixed the economy after the Great Depression. They're the ones that like think that they won the war. Like, dude, not a single one of them is even. Well, that's not true, but I mean, they didn't fight those wars, brother. Like they were kids growing up. Like they were just living through it. Like their parents were actually the greatest generation. Like boomers just have this like. They invented credit scores. They did all this like horrible, just stupid bullshit. Like, they let the banks get out of control and ruin everything. They let all the shareholders into everything and take over everything. They're letting all the AI, like they're not regulating any sort of like lobbying, politics, anything on AI. So the AI is just going rampant. Like everything. We got how many senators and congressmen that are over the age of 80 still? Like, come on, dude. Here we go. It's up here.
Hello.
Oh. Big boys. There's our juicy resistances. Here they come. Where is she? Where is she? What I'm looking for is a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, the boomer, like, they're the baby boomers because they boom. Like, they're the generate, like, they boomed. Well, get these boomer the fuck out of here. They've just been, like, swayed to by all these tech giants that, like, want to be like, oh, look at this is the new whatever. And they're just, because they don't know it, they're just like, oh, yeah, sure, that sounds good. Wow, this guy makes a really solid point. Just like, God damn it. They just hit you with buzzwords and you're just stupid. That's the thing too, like average boomer has like a fucking, I feel like whatever they went into and they did it for like 90 years, right? So they just only focus on that. So they can tell you, they can talk to you night and day about that shit. But anything outside of like their area of expertise, they might as well be a fucking second grader, dude. It's like, they're so stupid. It just, like, because they grew up in a time where it was like, if you don't know something, like, you go to that person, like that, you go to the painter to get expertise about paint. Like, our day and age is, you don't know something, you fucking look it up yourself and you learn that, because ain't nobody got time to sit and hold your hand. All right, that's how us millennials were raised. You got to figure that shit out yourself. Ain't nobody got time. What, do you don't know how to do it? You must be dumb. Like, people start looking at you like side-eye, you know? You don't want that. You just Google how to do things. That's how you do it. So like, go to colleges and the liberal arts like broaden, you get more, you know, like there's tons of bullshit that you shouldn't have to take and it's just money purposes. Like, why do I have to take 9 credits of science being a music major? But oh, it's so they can have more credits and get more money, because everything is always money based. We're not crazy, guys. It's just, come on, you think these businesses are out here not to make money, trying not to make money? Get real. Literally get real. Internet is a series of tubes. Oh damn, it's the door. I gotta get this. Excuse me, door. Oh, door. Ancient Sway. The silent generation. Yeah, there you go. The silent generation. That's what I consider like the greatest generation. They're the ones like they got the war. The people that weren't at war like dealt with the Great Depression and overcame that, and like literally just, I don't know, like did what all the boomers like think that they actually did. And the boomers were just like, here you go, like here's all this, like here's the 50s economy, right? Like one parent can stay at home, one parent can work, you can raise a kid, you can have a suburban house, and now we don't have anything close to that. So yeah, they're the ones that completely had all the control from like the 50s, you know, until now. Like now we're just starting to see Gen Z, now some older millennials starting to get into, you know, policy and stuff like that. It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, exactly. It's just like the milkman that owned, you know, had 2 happy kids, had a wife. Like, I'm not, if we could go back to the 50s economy without like the 50s, 60s economy without, I say it all the time, without like, you know, the racism, socialism, sexism, like crazy, just everyone's like, oh, you want to go back to the 50s? You must just want to have a you just want to be a misogynist. You just want your wife in the kitchen. It's like, Motherfucker, I want to be the one in the like. My wife works. I want to be able to have a family off of like one income. Are you serious? Have a house, kid, like literally everything you need off of one income. Like, what do you think that? What the fuck? What are you, stupid? You don't want that? Like, that's what I mean. The boomers have just actually, like, they're that brainwashed generation that are like, you need to just work harder. You're just not 70 hours, no sleep, not seeing your family, eating junk food that's just like gas station food because you don't have time to make a proper meal or even afford it. You're just not working hard enough. It's just like, buddy, like, you fucking stupid. It's just because you're dumb, man. That's why all the concepts just, I don't know, it's crazy. They just got like brainwashed by the actual like people that are in power. All right, Ancients time. I think this should be enough. Hit it. Go, 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 go. As long as Talic, we gotta stay away from Talic spin to win. Remember, same thing as normal. If we get low, we just run away, heal up. We're just kind of spinning. Eventually, the hammers will clip them. But yeah, it seems like now, like, they do a really good job of steering the conversation. It's like, can we go back to the 50s and the 60s? They're like, oh, you just want to beat your wife, huh? Like, no. What the fuck? That's a weird thing. That's a weird comparison to make. I just want to. Your mind went there. My mind went to, like, you know, having a family, 2 kids, you know, dog, wife, you know, picketed fence, that type of thing, you know, off of one income. Why are we talking about beating? Bob and weave, remember? Oh gosh, we gotta get to town. Well, fuck. That's actually really shitty. Because we're farthest one we got is there. All right, we reset. That's my bad. We got busy yapping. We weren't busy trapping.
Good afternoon.
But the tundra is close enough. That was nasty. I agree. There's a lot of mobs there all of a sudden. Sometimes that density is just crazy. Yeah, right. Just, oh, that's light work. Oh, is that it? That's pocket change. And then too, like every single corporate job or whatever I go to and has these boomers in their whatever, like they have just young people doing their job for them. So it's like, what do you even, like, you have young people as a secretary basically doing all your emails and going through all your internet stuff because you don't know how to do the internet stuff. You have other people like making the board like decisions because you just have like this panel of people. It's just like, what are you actually doing other than just taking the wealth and just fucking continue to just fuck everything else up, you know? Yeah, why didn't I think of that exact? Silly me. No, no icy cellar. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Here we go. For sanity's sake. Willstone can get nasty quick though, buddies. Look at this. Like, what is even that? What is happening right here? Trying to just walk into each other? Fuck me. I knew it was a dead end. Hey, hear me out. Look, we keep looking for the thing just on with our body. We don't even need that body. That's a weak body. That body died. Get the waypoint without our body. Reset. Get away from me. What the fuck? Where is it? Is it okay? It's actually. There's no way it's up where our body is. No. Okay, love the glitchy reset there, Blitzer. Thank you. Brother, what the fuck? It is up where our body is. Are you kidding me? Wait, huh? Does that not look like a dead end right there? That's crazy. I kind of gave up and tried to start turning around because I thought that was going to be a dead end, actually. Well, look at that. Look at that. Oh, you bastard. Waypoint, where are you? Ow. Please don't be a dead end. Alright, cool. Woo!
Good afternoon.
Oh. Need to get some rares. Alright, another dead end. Guys, can we hit every dead end? Can we hit every dead end on this? Yeah, I'm trying to find the waypoint so that way we can just reset. There it is. Beautiful. Now that we got our waypoint, you just reset.
Salutations.
What's up? We have no gold. It's time to sell. Sell, 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 sell.
Afternoon. I can't.
Just to get a little buffer. Just get a little buffer. Yeah, we don't need a repeat of that Chaos Sanctuary incident. Heck no. Never again. Matter of fact, never even mention that. What Chaos Sanctuary? What Chaos Sank incident? I don't even know what you're talking about. Alright, let's get to hell! So now we have this. We know that it's a right from the waypoint. So we're just gonna run right. Oh god. We're gonna pray and zigzag. Alright, we're gonna keep running right. We're getting bad map RNG. There we go. This one I still run right, even though it's usually random. Oh my god, no. We'll come back. Sorry to disturb you. Please don't be up there. Okay, you're not going that way. It's not looking so hot as of right now. Start popping some potions and spinning. They die easy enough that they just do a lot of damage and are scary. All right, another dead end. Fuck yeah. One more to hit the just trifecta. Might as well. Oh yeah, baby. Love dead ends in this household. So that means that it is over in this spooky area. Eek. I do the teleport. Or the charge. You just can't like aim it at a mob. Just can't be using it if there's a mob around, because yeah, the delay will definitely get you murdered. But just needing to like de-aggro things and get some space to put a teleport down, I use it like that a lot. Get away from me, you stupid dolls. Get clipped. Stop it. Alright, well. And another one. And another one. Thank goodness. Alright, once we're here though, it's so easy. You already know. You just pre-spin the hammers. Blah. And then he spawns in the perfect spot where your hammers don't hit him somehow. Hey, Wick, watch out, dolls.
Good afternoon.
That's actually kind of crazy that he spawned right where the dolls didn't hit him. Or the hammers didn't hit him. Next ladder season? No, not yet. No announcements yet. My guess is they're dropping it at BlizzCon, or they'll, you know, at least announce it at BlizzCon. Because I can't imagine that they announce it before and then, like, do updates and be like, oh yeah, by the way. Is Classic Plus what everybody's coping for BlizzCon? Is that the big thing everybody's thinking is gonna get revealed? With the Instacast too, you could just like periodically press the key as long as you know like the timing for it. That way your hammers are still up like whenever you need to swap back. Or wherever you get to wherever you need to go. Is that all of them? Yep. Hammer just decimating. Huge cope? Oh, okay. Weren't they gonna just do like bring the Titan Forge servers to the west? Isn't that probably what they're gonna do? Aren't like the Chinese Titan Forge servers like their big thing that they're doing right now? Okay. It fits their MO. Bale, we're just gonna stand it as like, you know, whatever. No, not D2R. It's basically it was like what classic, but with like WoW Classic, but with a mix of just like random dungeons through Reign of the Warlock or goodness, through Wrath of the Witch King. And down goes Bale! There it is, guys. Another 3 hours. 3.5 hours, basically.
Taint this mortal realm.
And now we're ready for hell. Now we are absolutely ready to blast through hell, which is what we will do tomorrow. Tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. So let me get the Discord link for any new homies that are coming on in. Anyone that's been lurking in the Twitch, there you go. Anyone in the Discord, in the YouTube, or anyone in the YouTube that's not in the Discord, there you go. Level 48, all vitality. And again, we're just going back and forth, you guys, between vigor and concentration, vigor and concentration. Eventually, we'll hit that, 13 versus 7, so we'll hit that. Then we're going to go back and forth between concentration and blessed aim. Until concentration's maxed out, then we'll finish maxing out blessed aim. And we will just be doing so much damage, with blessed aim and vigor both being 14% increased magic damage per level. Just massive scalers for already massive damage. I mean, we're doing 2k. Even watch, we'll go show you guys right away in hell. We're getting strong. No, we can't. Hold on. We're getting too strong. Thank you, Mr. Wedge. And Mr. Mike. It's the wife's birthday, you guys. All the primers and everything we got today will be going straight towards making her day that much more enjoyable.
Cleanse this wilderness.
So thank you all. But as you can see, we're in hell. And we're one-tapping. Like, we gotta be a little scary. Like, our life's a little spooky, right? If we go in to the den, let's say, and we're just kind of chilling. Our resistances aren't, there's not a single one that's negative. So we're okay there. We're doing all right there. Yeah, easy enough, right? Same type of thing. We're just gonna chug some potions and work our way through. Our magic immunes that we'll have to deal with, we'll get a mercenary for those and just kind of make sure that he's able to stay alive and keep chunking his way through. Homies, Mr. Mike, Mr. Exec, Mr. Ridic, Tim Whip, T-Bone. Do I? It's nasty work, buddy. That's what all this random little resist gear does. All these random little resistances. Ancient's Pledge, too. I mean, look at that. 55 across the board plus 50. It's hard to beat that. T-Bone Whip. Mr. Johnny was around earlier. Smelps. Skull developer. We will be back tomorrow to complete hell. And then we'll start, if there's a PM stream, we'll start a PM stream doing a Sork playthrough. Otherwise, we'll do Sork probably Monday. Alrighty, homies. I will be seeing you guys in the Discord and around for the rest of the... Well, actually, no, I'm pretty much just gone now. For the rest of today, I'm gone. Peace out. Mwah. Lurkers. VOD enjoyers. Got nothing but love for you guys. Hope this helps out. Shout out Max Roll. Sponsor me. And all their creators. They are the Max Roll homies. Yeah. Everyone have a great day. Peace. Thank you for all the birthday wishes for the wifey. I'll let her know